I spend a little time with the crowd every week. I know that those of you that come all the time, you get to hear this from me. If you keep coming every time, you're going to hear it too, because it's important for me to tell you that Summer in the Park doesn't happen without our sponsors and the Arts Commission, who grant us a stipend at the beginning of the year. And then I go out and I talk to businesses in San Marcos and ask them for their support. And we have had a wonderful, wonderful experience with our sponsors at Summer in the Park for all these years, and I hope we can continue it on and on. But I do want to spend a few minutes with you here and bring your attention to these sponsors. It's incredibly important for our city and for you who come out here every week or bring friends to understand that we don't do these shows without our sponsors. The sponsors you see here on the banners are our series sponsors. And they're the ones that throw down a pretty good chunk of change to have their banner up here. And then we have our performance sponsors, and they're down here on these placards on either side of the stage. And we have a performance sponsor of the evening every week. This week it is Ozona National Bank, our brand new sponsor this year. Thank you very much, Ozona. They've got a tent back there. If you want to know something about their products and their services, go back there and talk to them. We really appreciate the fact that they've joined in. They get it. They understand that this is an institution for our town. It's a wonderful thing in the summertime. Every Thursday night, June, July, and the first 2 weeks in August, this is where a lot of people are going to be, because this is where people are going to be. We have also a level of sponsor over here. We see the yard signs around. That's called our spotlight sponsors. And then we have another category of sponsors, which you'll see on some fans. Some of you may, as a physical fan, that we have back here at our information booth, and Rick would be more than happy to give you a fan. They're free. On the fan, you're going to see the names of those people that have thrown down a $100 bill to help pay for these shows. So thank you, sponsors, one and all. Believe me, it's incredibly important to all of us to have you. And thank you, audience, for coming out and joining in every week. It's a big deal. When we have a nice big crowd like we're going to have tonight, it gives our sponsors an opportunity to have a little FaceTime with people in the community. When you're thinking about doing a little bit of business in the town, check these names out on these placards and on these banners behind me and on the yard signs, and give them your business if you can. If you have a choice, think about the businesses and the individuals who are throwing down some money to help bring a product like this to you, and give them a little business. I want to also point out back here, Troop 1954. Give it up, Troop 1954. Boy Scouts, this is their fundraiser and their community service. If you came out and you're feeling like you need something to drink, a little snow cone or a sausage wrap or something, popcorn, go back and see those folks, because they've got it, and they'd be more than happy to help you out. When you come to Summer in the Park, it's really about having people out here enjoying one another just like this. You don't come out here to listen to me talk, I know that. But I think it's important that I do talk, and I do tell you about our sponsors. I do tell you about our collaboration with the City of San Marcos and the Arts Commission, because that's how these things happen. I think people in the town that come out here that set up tables and have picnics, and they see each other once a week for sure. It's turned into something that just has a life of its own. I'm glad to be a part of it. It's all done with volunteers. All the money that we raise goes into the musicians and the sound system. Swanson Sound is doing a wonderful job this summer, and believe me, it takes a few bucks to do it, and I rely on all of you to come and then support these businesses for their contribution and for their sponsorships. It's important to us. If you want to know a little bit about the San Marcos Performing Arts Association, I'd invite you to go back and see Rick and Wanda at the information booth. This is our biggest program right here, Summer in the Park, and we've been doing this since 1986. started by the Jaegers, and they thought it would be fun to have something for people to do on a summer evening, and it's been going on since that time continuously. I want to say something about the sponsors. The sponsors this year have been more active than they've ever been. We got a brand new sponsor back here, and that's Byron Eccles, State Farm. They're back here. They're giving away their own fans. So if you're warm, get a fan. They're also you can sign up for a gas card giveaway that's going to happen on the last show. It's going to be, I don't know how much it's going to be, but it's going to be for some gas. We got James Walker. Is James here? I don't see him. James Walker is usually coming around. He's the guy that gives away plastic cups and football schedules and all that kind of stuff. When he comes by, he's thank him for sure for his sponsorship. But he's also doing a scavenger hunt on his Facebook page. If you want to win some money, he's got it, and he's going to give it away. His scavenger hunt is going to pay out $1,100. $350 of it's going to be cash to the winner, and the other $750 is going to be to charity. So if you want to play a game and get your you have to find on his Facebook page just exactly what the rules are. But go and do that. We've also got Grande Communications. It's been out here. I don't see him tonight, but hopefully Stephanie will show up here in a while. They're giving away tickets for Fiesta Texas. We got Academy Sports Plus Outdoors that does a VIP experience. That's what their tent is back here. All you got to do is go into their store, sign up. If they pull your name out of the hat, you're going to get yourself a roll-around cooler and 4 chairs, and you sit back there and not be hot in the sun until the show begins. All of our sponsors have really, really stepped up. And the reason is because they believe in what we do, and they believe that the people that come out here every week are having a good time. It's very, very positive. The whole thing's positive. So thank you all for coming. I'm not going to talk much more. I am going to talk a little bit later, and you'll have to put up with me at the intermission. But for now, I'm going to give you to who you came to really spend your time with, not me, but with the guys that are going to be playing some music. Brave Combo, if you're not familiar with this band, has been doing something that nobody else that I know of is doing. And they've been doing it for a long time. They formed in 1979, and they've been playing together for all these years. They've had some players that have come and gone, but mostly they have all been together for a long time. And, they say they call it nuclear polka. You can call it anything you want. But believe me, you can't be a lousy musician and do what these guys do. So I hope you'll sit back and enjoy what these wonderful, wonderful world-class musicians are going to do for you tonight. I'm going to start talking right now, and I'm going to turn this over to Carl and Brave Combo.